Hello. In this video, we want to look at this compound interest question. What interest rate, rounded to the nearest tenth of a percent, compounded semi-annually, is required to have $150,000 in 30 years if you have $12,000 to invest today? Okay, again, we have a compound interest question, so we are going to have A, P, R, and T. Looking through here, what interest rate? That tells me that in this question, we don't know R. Rounded to the nearest tenth of a percent, compounded semi-annually, that tells me that N here is going to be 2, is required to have $150,000 in 30 years. So that will be a future value of $150,000, and 30 years is the time, so 30 years there. If you have $12,000 to invest today. Alrighty. So let's plug everything into the formula. The formula in this case is, of course, A equals P times 1 plus R over N to the N times T. Plug everything in. We have 150,000 is equal to 12,000 times 1 plus R of, we don't know, which we're using, I'm going to use purple here, over N, which is 2, all to the 2 times T, which is 30. Fantastic. Now, notice that what we're trying to do is solve for R. To do that, I need to get rid of this 12,000, which means I need to divide everything by 12,000 here. Notice that that 12,000 cancels there. And so what we're left with is 150,000 over 12,000. And if you actually do this division, you're just going to get 12.5. So 12.5 is equal to 1 plus R over 2, all to the 2 times 30. But 2 times 30 is 60. And again, I want to get the R by itself, so I need to get rid of the exponent. So if we're trying to get rid of the exponent, notice that I can just take both sides to the reciprocal of 60, which is 1 over 60. This 60 and the 1 over 60 cancel, and the right-hand side is simply 1 plus R over 2. The left-hand side will be 12.5 to the 1 over 60, so type that into the calculator, and you're going to get approximately 1.042994056. And then just solve for R. Subtract 1 from both sides, which means 0.042994056 is equal to R over 2. And then multiply both sides by 2. So R is going to give you 0.08598811127. Awesome. Now, the question is what is our answer going to be here? Well, we know what R is here, but we want it in the form of the nearest tenth of a percent. This is in decimal format, which means we need to convert it into a percentage format. So to do that, we're going to start with this decimal and move it right to. And that's where we're going to have it. But notice that we want to go to the nearest tenth of a percent, which means we want to cut this off after the 5. And notice that the next number is a 9, and that's a 5 or above. So we make this number go up, which makes this 8.6%. Alrighty. Well, I believe that's it for this particular video. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun.